Yirmiyahu, chapter 36. In the 4th year of Jehoiakim, the son of Yoshiyahu, king of Yehuda, this word came to Yirmiyahu from Adonai. Take a scroll and write on it all the words I have spoken to you against Israel, Yehuda, and all the other nations, from the day I started speaking to you, back in the time of Yoshiyahu until today. Perhaps the house of Yehuda will listen to all the disaster I intend to bring on them, and turn back, each person from his evil way. Then I will forgive their wickedness and sin. So Yirmiyahu summoned Baruch the son of Neriah, and Baruch wrote down on a scroll, at Yirmiyahu's dictation, all the words that Adonai had said to him. Then Yirmiyahu gave this order to Baruch, I am not allowed to enter the house of Adonai. Therefore you take the scroll which you wrote at my dictation, go into the house of Adonai on a fast day, and read from it the words of Adonai, in the hearing of the people. Also read them to all Yehuda as they exit their cities. Perhaps they will turn to Adonai in prayer, and will return each one from his evil way. For the anger and fury which Adonai has decreed against this people is great. Baruch the son of Neriah obeyed everything Yirmiyahu the prophet ordered him to do. Reading the words of Adonai from the scroll in Adonai's house, a fast was proclaimed in the 9th month of the 5th year of Jehoiakim, the son of Yoshiyahu, king of Yehuda, for all the people in Yerushalayim, and all the people who came from the cities of Yehuda to Yerushalayim. It was then that Baruch read from the scroll the words of Yirmiyahu in the house of Adonai, in the chamber of Gemariyahu, the son of Shaphan, the secretary, in the upper courtyard at the entry to the new gate of Adonai's house, for all the people to hear. When Micaiah,hu the son of Gemariyahu, the son of Shaphan, had heard from the scroll all the words of Adonai, he went down to the king's palace into the secretary's room. All the officials were there. Elishama the secretary, Deliyahu the son of Shemayahu, Elnatan the son of Akbor, Gemariah the son of Shaphan, Zedekiyahu the son of Hamanyahu, and all the other officials. Micaiah told them all the words he had heard when Baruch read the scroll in the people's hearing. Whereupon all the officials sent Yehudi the son of Nettanyahu, the son of Shelamatyahu, the son of Cushi, to Baruch to say, Take in your hand the scroll from which you read in the hearing of the people, and come. So Baruch the son of Neriah took the scroll in his hand and went to them. They said to him, Sit down, please, and read it to us. Baruch read it to them. After they had heard all the words, they turned in fear to each other and said to Baruch, We will certainly tell the king about all these words. Then they asked Baruch, Tell us now, how did you write all these words at his dictation? Baruch answered them, He said all these words to me with his mouth, and I wrote them with ink in the scroll. At this the official said to Baruch, Go and hide yourselves, you and Yirmiyahu. Don't let anyone know where you are. After depositing the scroll in the room of Elishama the secretary, they went into the courtyard and told everything to the king. The king sent Yehudi to bring the scroll, and he took it from the room of Elishama the secretary. Yehudi read it to the king and all the officials standing near the king. The king was sitting in his winter house, and since it was the 9th month, he had a fire burning in the stove in front of him. After Yehudi had read 3 or 4 columns from the scroll, he would cut off that portion with a knife and throw it into the fire that was burning in the stove, until the entire scroll had been consumed by the fire in the stove. But even though they heard all these words, neither the king nor any of his servants grew afraid or tore their clothes. Elnatan, Deliyahu, and Gemariyahu had begged the king not to burn the scroll, but he wouldn't listen to them. Then the king ordered Yerachmael, the king's son, Sariyahu, the son of Azriel, and Shelemiyahu, the son of Abedel, to arrest Baruch the scribe and Yirmiyahu the prophet, but Adonai hid them. Then this word of Adonai came to Yirmiyahu after the king had burned the scroll with the words Baruch had written at Yirmiyahu's dictation. Take another scroll and write on it all the words that were on the first scroll, which Jehoiakim, the king of Yehuda, burned up. And as far as Jehoiakim, king of Yehuda, is concerned, you are to say that Adonai says, You burn the scroll, asking, Why did you write in it that the king of Babel will certainly come and destroy this land, and leave it without humans or animals? Therefore, Adonai says this about Jehoiakim, king of Yehuda, He will have no one to occupy David's throne, and his dead body will be thrown out to lie in the heat by day, and in the frost by night. Moreover, I will punish him, his offspring, and his officials for their wickedness, and I will bring on them, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and the people of Yehuda, all the disaster I have decreed against them, to which they have paid no attention. Then Yirmiyahu took another scroll and gave it to Baruch the scribe, the son of Neriah. At Yirmiyahu's dictation, he wrote in it all the words of the scroll which Jehoiakim, king of Judah, had burned up in the fire, and to those he added many similar words.